This module will explain the concept of European Union citizenship. Our learning objective is to understand the definition of EU citizenship, its legal basis, and the key rights that are associated with it. First, we will define what EU citizenship is. This is the foundation for all the rights it provides. The definition itself is straightforward. EU citizenship is not something you need to apply for. It is granted automatically to any person who is a national of an EU member country. It is important to understand where a citizen's rights come from. Your national citizenship provides you with a set of rights under national law, which can be different in each country. In addition to this, your EU citizenship grants you another set of rights under EU law, and these rights are the same across all member states. These rights are legally established. They are formally detailed in two key legal documents: the Treaty on the Functioning of the European Union, specifically Article 18, and the Charter of Fundamental Rights in Chapter V. Now we will look at the key rights and benefits. These are the practical applications of what EU citizenship means in daily life. The most fundamental principle of EU citizenship is the right to move and live freely within the territory of the member states. This right must be granted without any discrimination based on a person's nationality. This principle leads to specific residency rights. As an EU citizen, you have the right to live in another EU country. This right often extends to your family members, who may have the right to join you. There is also clear information available about the paperwork required to move. EU citizenship also provides rights related to healthcare. This includes access to both unplanned and planned medical treatment in other EU countries. There are established rules for reimbursement and for obtaining necessary medicines while you are abroad. When you purchase goods and services within the EU, you are protected by consumer rights. These EU-wide rules offer significant consumer protection, and they include clear procedures for requesting refunds and resolving disputes with sellers. EU law also addresses important family matters that cross national borders. There are common rules that apply to situations like marriage, divorce, child maintenance, and cross-border inheritances. These rules also ensure that public documents such as birth certificates are accepted throughout the EU. Finally, there are practical rights related to vehicles. The EU has established rules to simplify the process of buying or selling a car in another member state. There are also clear procedures for using or exchanging a driver's license and for ensuring you have the correct documents to drive your vehicle across the Union. To conclude, let's summarize the core concepts of EU citizenship that we have discussed. First, citizenship is automatic for nationals of an EU country. Second, its legal foundation is the Treaty on the Functioning of the EU and the Charter of Fundamental Rights. Third, its core principle is the right to free movement without discrimination. And fourth, this principle provides specific, practical rights in areas like residency, healthcare, consumer protection, family law, and driving. This educational presentation is part of a structured module on the European Union. Further informational videos are available in the corresponding playlist.